I started working as a police officer just a few months ago. Being new, I was put on the overnight shifts, 3 12-hour shifts a week. Brutal. But what makes it worse is that the strangest, darkest things always seem to happen at night. By my 3rd month, I already had a story that still keeps me up. It was around 2 or 3 in the morning. The streets were dead silent. No cars, no people. Most of my patrol area is surrounded by thick forest, with only one long strip of civilization. Warren Street, it's one of the only streets with working streetlights. But at that hour, every store was closed, and the place felt abandoned. I turned onto Warren Street, driving slow, scanning parking lots like always. Then I noticed something that made me slam the brakes. The lights inside a coffee shop were on. That was impossible. The shop closed every night at 6 p.m. sharp. I knew I'd been there plenty of times, and I knew the owner. I pulled up, parked at the curb, and got out. The front door was unlocked. My gut sank immediately, but I pushed open the heavy glass door anyway. The sound of my own voice echoing through an empty coffee shop at 3 a.m. was one of the most unsettling things I've ever experienced. The air felt wrong. Then I heard it. A noise, faint, coming from somewhere below. That's when I discovered a basement I never even knew existed. I found the door, pulled out my flashlight, and started down the stairs. No switch, no light, just my cheap police flashlight cutting through the blackness. The air was cold and damp, like the place hadn't been touched in years. At the bottom, I froze. The sound came again, louder this time. It was something I can only describe as half electronic, half alive. A distorted, unnatural noise, vibrating through the concrete. I traced it to a small back room, what looked like an office. I stood still, waiting. 30 seconds of silence, then the sound ripped through the room again. It was coming from an air vent in the corner. I tried to shine my flashlight inside, but the metal grate blocked most of the beam. I leaned in, pressing my ear close, and that's when I realized I could hear breathing. Steady, human, right on the other side of the vent. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I adjusted the flashlight, angling it just right. 10. In that instant, I saw it. A glove, just inches from my face. I drew my gun, shouted at whoever was inside to come out, but the vent cover was screwed tight. Whoever it was scrambled deeper into the ducts, the metallic clanging echoing away until there was nothing but silence. Backup came. We searched the entire place with the owner, who swore he had no idea what was going on. No forced entry, no broken locks, no unscrewed vents, nothing. Whoever was inside had vanished, but I can't forget the sounds. Not just the breathing, but that warped, unnatural noise. The one that carried all the way upstairs, filling the entire shop. And to this day, I still don't know what was down there with me.